Welcome. Hello. Thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in with Enchantress, the Babbler. That is I, on our evolutionary, revolutionary rise of high that is happening at this motherfucking time right now. Welcome to sounds. I don't know if you can hear them in the background too, but it's wonderful energy clearing for dissolving negativity too. And so we're going to tap in, turn on, tune in as we do, how we do, when we do, where we do, how we do, whenever we do. And so we are here and excited I am to bring to you another divine channeling of a video that may it invigorate, inspire, motivate, activate as it shall, because it is a portal activation of light code, activations for those that are tapped in, turned on, tuned in. And I welcome all of you, even the 50-50s that be up in here. I welcome you too, boo. Hello, how are you? Welcome. May you eat the manna, because it's delicious and nutritious, magically delicious. So as you can see, we're going to be highlighting some crystals again here today. I hope that you enjoy the crystallization activations and the sharing of crystals between you and I, understanding that there is no space between us here, right? And so as powerful as crystals can be, right? And all their metaphysical properties, they know no space, no barrier, no time, right? That's all human imposed concepts, right? To be able to better navigate and understand our 3D multidimensional existence, our 3D experience here live, appearingly in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? So either way, for those of you, this is another kind of popular, we're going to go through, and I maybe I'll do another one too. I know I have so many things going on, but either way, I have other videos highlighting like the most popular of the stones and stuff like that, which I'm gonna continue to do because this is our discovery, evolutionary quantum field of massive quantum dopeness that's happening here in multidimensional ways. Right. So either way, it's just going to continue in the flow, and whichever ones come and speak to my soul is how I'm highlighting them in no particular order. There we go. In no particular order. This is how it goes down. In no particular order. And this is how it goes down. However, I feel intuitively guided to do. And that's just how I am going to intuitively do, because that's how I do my do, because I listen to my intuition too, and that's just how it be. We make up our melodies. Don't mind me, because you shall feel this good vibes. I love to sing all the time. You don't need to have a beautiful voice to meditate and sing. You can sing your song, all right? Don't ever let somebody be like, oh my God, oh my goodness. I did that. I took chorus, right? I took chorus in school, and I'm soprano 1. So that means I got a big mouth, right? That means I can hit some high notes. Doesn't mean it sounds so great when you hit some high notes, but you know what I mean? I got range up in here. I got range up in here. This is why I like doing throat chakra activations and those kind of sessions for elevations, evolutions. If you're ever interested in that type of throat chakra activation, meditation, activation session, then definitely go to witchyutopian.com. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta do my little self adverts before we get into all of this, because dive in, tap in, turn on, tune in, and get comfortable, my friends, because we be here for a while. And remember, even though the videos can be long as can be, you don't need to watch them. You can listen to them. This is a listening activation, helping you with your clairaudiency, right? To learn to listen deep, right? Through the multidimensionalities of reality and what is being transversed up in here. You know what I'm saying? But either way, what were you saying? My little mini Alberts. Oh yeah. So there's definitely you can go to witchyutopian.com, right? Of course. Hello. That is another world over there created to be able to be a part of, that kind of dimension, along with if you're interested in any unique one-of-a-kind products and stuff like that, handcrafted things and divination tools and things. I make a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? That's how I do. I share with that on here too. So if you're into that kind of stuff and the things that I make, I'm very eclectic and very it's very seasonal. And when I mean seasonal, I don't mean by the seasons, I mean by my schmoods. So I'm constantly making stuff, and then you gotta grab it while it's hot. Right? What I'm making this month doesn't necessarily mean what I'm going to be making next month, but we do have a Muse in a Box experience over there, and that is something definitely cool that started this year, 2023. Every year I'm always doing something different on the website and stuff like that, and I'm really enjoying making the Muse in a Box experiences, where you are getting a personalized box made just by me of eclectic things that I do create, handcrafted goods and hand-picked goods, along with many different goodies and treats that go into this subscription. You know what I mean? You can also get it one time purchase too, to see if it's something that you like. But either way, that's at witchyutopian.com. I also have unique one-on-one sessions that are also, they can be online and in person too. In person, there is a absolutely necessary screening process. Not all in-person requests are accepted, and there is a screening process to ever get me to step foot outside of any kind of territory and place of new placing. I'm not just going to go randomly. You're not even allowed to like book in-person sessions anyways online without going through the screening process first and things like that. Like, I still have people trying. It sounds ridiculous, and you're like, oh my God, who is she? Why does she need a screening process? I do. I need a screening process because people try to get through. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're not going to talk about that. Because that's not about this, and we're not giving them the energy, space, or time on my dime. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? But so there is a screening process. But I do online sessions, and that's for readings. I do phone sessions as well. I do throat chakra activation, stretch, yoga, meditation, coaching sessions online, both adults and children. And that's just something else, side notes that has been active since 2019, 2020. So the fact that I'm even adverting it in this thing has nothing to do with adverting it. It's just something else that I'm sharing about the palette that I have to offer that is dope as fudge, which is the kind of motivation and inspiration of activation that I cheer on here for you too, to have that confidence to speak upon that which all you do, the palette, the beautiful palette that you have here to express yourself to the world. Express it. Right? Find your footing, find your path, find your expression, not someone else's expression, find your expression, right? And so yeah, we do throat chakra activations as well. Either way, but what was I saying about the chorus? I don't know, but anyways, maybe someone here needs to sing. Right? We were my alto, sopranos, and my tenor and bass. Let's go. But either way, yeah. I don't know what was that all about. Why were we bringing up chorus? You can also follow me on Instagram at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS. That's me, the one and only. Come say hi. Welcome. And you could also subscribe over there for just 99 cents and be gifted immediate access to exclusive content, exclusive infinite content, hundreds plus infinitely growing more content created exclusive for subscribers over there at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS. And what do I mean by exclusive? It means all of my subscribers get videos and shares that are shared nowhere else. They get DIY recipes, DIY strategy, because the whole platform is based on DIY strategy, meaning that there is nobody that can do for you that what you must do for yourself. And here are the keys and the components and the things that you need, the tools necessary, the insight, the wisdom, the mana to eat for you to go about and achieve successfully, prosperously, healthy, wealthy, stealthily in all the ways that you do. But you must do the that you must do, right? We don't want nobody codependent upon, unless like, and if you do want people codependent upon you and needing you, then you're still in your ego, you're still in your control, you're still in your manipulation, you're manipulating a situation to work in your favor, to have somebody codependent upon you so that way you can dictate for them how they do what they do. That's not cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about that. I don't want people, because I can do that. I can right, when people like help others, but only help them to a certain extent, like, or share a certain kind of information to a certain extent because they want to keep bringing them, you know, to them and stuff like that. Like, you know, no, it's do for you that which no one can do for you. You must do for yourself. Granted, you can find the unification amongst your soul family community, the people that are going to be your divine counterpart, your partner, but whole in yourself, you should be, right? And if you're working on that and you find that during the times that you have been working on yourself, you found yourself a partner, divine counterpart that helped you through the growing process, which is a beautiful thing to have too. But it's for healthy, wealthy, stealthy, not manipulation and control and narcissism and abuse and misuse and all that kind of shit. So that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, anyway, so you know how I go, you know what I say. So silly is a wave. Let's hop on it today. You know what I'm saying? You could always skip through this part if you don't want to go through this part. And oh, well, like, what's your problem? Okay. I'm over here enjoying myself, so it's okay. It's okay. It's okay that you grumpy. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I understand. So what was I gonna say? So we're going to talk about this particular alien stone, is what I like to call it. Why is it an alien stone? Because I said so. I said it's an alien stone, right? So do you see that? They come in all sizes. You know this stone, especially in a different color. I'll do another video with those stones too, because I got that too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that stone is not the one that we're talking about right now. We're talking about this one. This is TEKTITE. TEKTITE. My cousin Lady Strange, these come out the sky for her. Literally, she's always finding TEKTITE. Like, she's like, oh, they left me another one in my yard. They left me another one in my thing. Yeah, she's a TEKTITE queen. I think she makes them. With her healer capabilities, I think she makes them. Okay, I didn't mean to talk about her while she's not here. Okay, but I'm just saying, TEKTITE be her flavoring. The way that I talk about my daughter, and it's interesting too, because that's interesting, because how I say that my daughter brings Moldavite motherfucking everywhere. Like, don't invite my daughter if you don't want Moldavite around you, right? Because she's the Moldavite queen, you know, goddess over here, and I'm calling Lady Strange that for the TEKTITE, but TEKTITE and Moldavite are the same in the same family. They're TEKTITEs. Moldavite is a TEKTITE too. So, oh my gosh, that's interesting. Oh my goodness, that is so freaking interesting. Lady Strange wears her TEKTITE. My daughter, practically, she is walking Moldavite. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Matter of fact, she borrowed my other Moldavite. I don't think she gave that one back to me. We're gonna have to go see, but after this video. So, all right. So TEKTITE is very powerful, right? And it's really affordable too. And if you're lucky enough, like Lady Strange, to just have them fall out onto you, then you have that too. You get them for free. They fall out the sky. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. But in 1787, the first tektites were found by the Moldau River in Czechoslovakia. Hence their original name of Moldavite, right? These stones had a beautiful green color, thus the Moldavites, right? Other color varieties of this natural glass have been found in many other places around the world. There are several explanations as to the origins of the tektite stone. This is where, the origins of the stone and how, like, even with Lady Strange and all her phenomena, like, they fall out the sky. Like, where are you coming from? You know what I mean? So there are several explanations as to the origins of the tektite stone. One theory is that tektites came to Earth from outer space, melting as they pass through the atmosphere and thus forming their characteristic shape and surface texture. Another theory is that the impact of a large meteorite caused the surrounding rocks to melt and scatter, with cracks and scars then appearing as they cooled. These pieces of natural glass became known as tektites. Because of its origins, tektite is quite rare, but is available at many specialist stores or on Lady Strange's property wherever she lives, wherever she travels. She tektite, right? Tektites are amorphous glass, mainly composed of silicon dioxide, okay? They do not contain the crystallites found in obsidian, right? So don't confuse them for obsidian, okay? All right, many tektite stones have characteristic inclusions of round or torpedo-shaped bubbles or honey-like swirls, right? Tektites rate a 5 on the hardness scale and have a vitreous luster. Stones are usually translucent and their surfaces are usually uneven or rough with a distinctive lumpy, jagged, or scarred texture as a result of their violent arrival to Earth. This is making sense. Oh my God, with my cousin. I gotta advise her whenever this video posts, right, to watch it because tektite. The tektite video. I'm just gonna tell her to watch out for the tektite video. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Stones are usually I said that already. Tektites occur in a range of colors from different shades of green to brown. Transparent green material is the most suitable for faceting, while dark stones are rarely faceted. Tektites are sometimes confused with diopside because of their green color. Moldavite, the most well-known type of tektite, is black or dark brown or green. Right? Tektites are now found all over the world, and the different varieties of the stone are named after their places of origin. As mentioned above, Moldavite occurs in the Moldau River of Czechoslovakia. That's where I get my Moldavite crystals from, Czechoslovakia, by the way. Right? And I don't sell Moldavite. The Moldavites that I get for myself I'm telling you, I'm a connoisseur. I like quality, and I'll take quality any day over having something to appear like I have something. I'll take quality. I like quality, and I like quality. Just looks prettier too. It doesn't look cheap and all this kind of stuff. And you're really feeling the effects of like when you start shopping quality crystals, you feel the difference. You feel the difference. Hold a fake crystal in one hand and hold a real crystal in the other, and pay attention to the sensations and the feelings that you really have. Like, that's another way, a good way to distinguish real from phony. That's like with people. You just feel they're phony. You know what I'm saying? Discernment be chicken bow bow. Okay. Let's learn. We're learning here, okay? All right, pay attention. Okay. As mentioned above, Moldavite occurs in the Moldau River in Czechoslovakia. The Moldau River is now the only known locality for green transparent tektite. Tektites can also be found in Australia, the Middle East and Far East, the Philippines, and other countries in Asia. No, every single Moldavite that I have happens to come from Czechoslovakia. Okay? Throughout time, tektites have been believed to bring good luck to those who are trying to bear children. Get yourself a tektite. Remember, we've been healing with our crystallization activations, fertility issues, and the womb, healing the womb. We've been doing that. We've been doing that together here. So for those that keep on tapping and turning on, tuning in, and have been benefiting from those crystallization activations of fertility and stuff like that, then this is a continuation. This is why I say watch all my videos. You know what I'm saying? There's something in it for you in every single one of them, if not everything. You know what I'm saying? So throughout time, tektites have been believed to bring good luck to those who are trying to bear children. They have traditionally been worn as talismans for fertility. The stone is believed to also balance male and female energies within the wearer. In Thailand, tektites are carved as small objects and worn in the belief that the stone will protect the wearer from evil. Tektites have also been known to possess many healing powers. It's a stone that is thought to aid in grounding the wearer, ridding one of negative energy, and bringing safety and security. It is said to be a stone that can help the wearer release negative past experiences while remembering important lessons that were learned in life and concentrating on those experiences for spiritual growth. It can also help one gain important insight into a situation. Because of its extraterrestrial origin, tektite is believed to enhance communication with other worlds, encouraging spiritual growth and forming a link between creative energy and matter, right? Making that which is intangible, tangible. Making that which is intangible, tangible. Tapping into the creative force that be you. Tapping into the galactic alien. Oh, I'm thinking of my other cards. I love those other cards. I do. All right. So physically, tektite is believed to aid the capillaries and circulation, reduce fever, and prevent the transmissions of diseases. So if you suffer even too from like inflammation, right, or swelling, arthritis kind of like stuff, or like where your fascia, right, like it hurts, you have certain kind of ailments and stuff like that, like even just doing this, like worry stones, or like you see how I'm moving this all around and things like that, like, you know, you could benefit from trying and seeing how it feels for you, holding them in your hand too. Like if you have arthritis on your hands or something like that too, or, you know, you suffer from like certain kind of inflammations or like hot bloodedness, like, yeah, I say hot blooded so you get hot headed, right? And you'd be like, ooh, it's getting hot in here. Okay, hold some tektites in your hand because they're cooling. I don't know, I find them to be cooling, right? Physically, tektite is believed to aid the capillaries and circulation, reduce fever, and prevent the transmission of diseases. You may clean your tektite using ultrasonic cleaning, as it is usually safe with natural glass. Be sure, however, to protect your tektite from high heat, sudden temperature changes, and situations where wearing the stone may cause it to get scratched, right? Let's see. Right, so here we go. Tektite meaning, a cosmic quest, born of stardust. Tektite is formed by a meteorite colliding with the Earth. This union between the great cosmos and our planet encompasses a harmonious balance of yin and yang forces. Carrying galactic light, it activates all of the chakras, removing any blocks to create a free flow of energy throughout the body. Resonating at a high frequency, tektite raises your vibration and expands the aura to attract like-minded people into your life. heightening intuition. It invites psychic visions by facilitating astral travel, lucid dreaming, and dream recall. Strengthening telepathic abilities. It opens transmission to other dimensions for receiving knowledge from beings beyond the physical realm. A catalyst for spiritual growth, TEKTITE enhances awareness by taking you on a journey deep within yourself. It promotes an understanding to the root cause of your current situation and encourages discernment in how you should proceed. Guiding the path towards your purpose, it brings you in alignment with your higher self and inspires your soul's expansion. The properties of TEKTITE bring balance, dream work, intuition, psychic abilities, spiritual growth, strength, vitality. The chakras associated with TEKTITE are root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown. TEKTITEs are found worldwide, and they're caused by meteor impacts. The signs associated with TEKTITE are Aries and Cancer, and the planets associated with TEKTITE is Earth. The elements they carry with it, earth, water, fire, air. Amazing, right? Isn't that amazing? Don't you love learning about new things too? Me too. I swear, me too. So if you like this kind of stuff and you're still tapped in, turned on, tuned in with I invite you to like this video, to subscribe to me channel, and to act the motherfucking part. Don't just sit there like, I don't want to show support. Then don't be mad when support is taken from you, right? Because as we give it is so how we shall receive it. And that's just how it be it. It's not, oh, I'm doing something to you, because I'm not doing nothing to you. I'm only going to be that which I am all of the time. And that's what you two are like getting to, right? The power in you, right? The power that is you, right? With all that you do and all that you say, getting out of your own way. You're tapping in, turning on, tuning in to the wisdom of your wholeness vibrations, right? Because you're getting through the parts of yourself that may not have felt so whole, right? These are my own activation cards and stuff. With these, you get to, if you want, you can screenshot them and then meditate upon them too, and expand your consciousness as well, right? So these are my expanding your consciousness as well cards, right? We're just going to see where we're going, right? So there's something that you need to write. There's something that you need to do. There's something that you need to say. There's things that you have to get out of your own way, right? So this is a lot of social networking too. Something coming to fruition for you, right? Playing chess, not checkers, but playing checkers too. You know what I mean? Because it's supposed to be fun for you, right? So having more fun, but getting the job done. Having more fun, but getting the job done. Having more fun, but getting the job done. You might be traveling too, going away to overseas, right? But there's also like a Kundalini awakening, something Egypt too. I don't know, maybe you're from Egypt, maybe astral traveling. Too, this could be metaphysical in some kind of way as well. But there's some kind of electric coil, like there's life. There's something being coming into light. Something that could have been dry too, right? Coming into life, right? I don't know. Right? right? Sprouting wings, right? So yes, something, so coming into life, right? You're sprouting wings, right? You're sprouting wings. You're expanding, like, so look at even expanding, right? Wide, you're expanding wide, right? This could also be, that could also be like, I heard artificial insemination, right? For those that might be doing something like that, I don't know, like, inspired by real life events. Your ability to put me last has shaken me up to put me first. Hasn't yet. All right. So your ability to put me last has shaken me up to put me first. Right. And so that's kind of like this where you are, right, on this journey, expanding, right? You're expanding your wings, you're sprouting, right? You're reaching, or you're tapping into your infinite potential. You're connecting the dots, right? The ability that you had to put yourself last has shaken you up, right? So there's a huge wake-up call. There's a huge wake-up call in how you are doing something, how you are moving something, right? People treat you the way they know how. This came up in another reading, right? I don't know which one, but it did come up. I swear it came up. I don't know, but I think it came up. I really do. Yeah, no, because I liked it too, and I put it to the side. Right. So people treat you the way they know how to treat you. If it's not what you want, is it you or is it them? And so that's kind of like the mentality to the spin, right? Because look at these butterfly transformations, right? This grueling, but the grueling path of the caterpillar, which is the butterfly. Right. Let's not forget, everybody's looking at the beautiful butterfly and it's all its transformations, right? But the grueling process of the caterpillar, don't let that be forgotten, right? Because that was the testament. The caterpillar is the testament. The butterfly is the result. The butterfly is just how it looks after the transformation, right? So coming into terms with how you're being treated and how you are allowing others to make you feel, right? It's like, nah, you're sprouting wings for real, right? It's like, okay, people treat you the way that they know how, so I'm not going to take personal offense to how you're treating me, because you're only treating me in the way that you know how. So okay, let me separate from this. Let me separate from this identification right now. Let me now process this, right? We got to pause between transits. We got to pause in between transitional information, because it's like, then it becomes like going in one ear and out the other, right? You don't want something to go in one ear and out the other, like, grasp, like you can grasp so many epiphanies, but are you grasping, right? Are you harnessing? Are you absorbing the epiphanies, right? I could wake up and I can, in an instant of waking up, right? 100 flashes of my sleep time flash before my, in claircognizance ways, right? And so I wake up, and in that flash of a moment, all the details of my night are being brought to my front and center, right? My front and center attention, right? My attention. What I do with that information next is crucial. Do I write that all down as fast as I can, and then I can explore the details later? Or do I just get up and look at my phone and do that instead? Or do I get up and just brush it off, get up and start my day and brush my teeth, or take a shower, or start making the coffee, start feeding the animals, start doing the mundane tasks and stuff like that? So the information that comes to you, right? So this is important for you to understand. Like, it's worth listening a little bit deeper. I understand that I go all these kind of ways, but you have to understand the spectrum of type I have that come to me. I have everything, all types of energies here, right? So it's articulating it in that kind of light, right? So the processing of information is vital. It's key to how you go about this sprouting, right? So what do you do with this information that you receive? That's important now to start acknowledging. So I wake up, right? And upon waking up, all that has occurred, as much as I can grasp of that, write it down, right? Write it down. Write it down as much as you can always go back. You can always go back and fill in the spaces and stuff like that. Don't get so bogged down because there's 100 things that just happen. So it's like writing topic points. Bam, 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 bam. Don't forget those topic points, because once you get up and you start doing other things, you lost about almost all of those topic points, if not all of them, or retain maybe just one. So it's growing in that balancing act of your absorption rate, like, because it's growing, right? So it's now putting in the acts that are needed, right, to create these things, right? Because you're the egg of life with so many eyes and wisdoms to see, and there's a lot that you have cooking, like in your own alchemy, right? You're putting these things, you're expanding your telomeres, right? The caps that have been put on your telomeres, you're taking off. Bam. Working on that as a visionary, divinely lit, guided, and protected. Say what? Diamond. Right? So, yeah. From sterile to fertile. From feeling down to having an erection. Right? It's about what are you looping? Humans loop spirit highlights, pointing out something that keeps coming back to get your attention. Pay attention to your spirit messages. Break karmic behavior habits. Right? This came up the other day too, right? How intimate are we with ourselves? There's no other way to fill what you must pour out from within your overflowing well of love. Throat chakra clearing. There's even more so to dive in regards this love you seek sublime. Inspired by reading the secret book of Zion. Assignment research, the teaching of the heart. Surah Vida. Maybe somebody needs to see that. Research the teaching of the heart. Surah Vidya. And maybe inspired by reading, this was inspired by reading the secret book of Zion. So maybe that's a new book for you to go check out. And your assignment is research the teaching of the heart. Surah Vidya. This is why it's also important on your journey to document as you document, because look, you come back and I'm like, what is that? The teaching of the heart. I think I remember it. It's just, I don't know names. But, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. And we're doing it. And we're doing it. We're doing it well. Wait, hold on. All right. What are we looking up here? I got distracted with a text message. I'm sorry, guys. I picked up my phone to look this up, and then you see how we get distracted, easily distracted. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry about that. The teaching of the heart. Surah Vidya. I think I have this book. Right, so preview, right? The good reads, teaching of the heart. Or maybe that was my assignment. Hold on. I'm looking. Knowledge of the heart, Surah Vidya. Surah Vidya, the solar knowledge. Okay, here we go. Let's see what this is about. This was a name sometimes given to the teaching of the heart, a name that expressed the fieriness, the sun-like quality, and the centrality of the heart. In fact, anyone who wishes to get to know the heart cannot just approach it as a part of the organism. First of all, the seeker should recognize the central nature of the heart and study outward from it, not inward toward it. The solar plexus will be the antechamber for the temple of the heart. The Kundalini will be a laboratory for the heart. The brain and all the nerve centers will be the estates for the heart, because nothing can live without the heart. To a certain degree, even the brain can find substitutes. Even the Kundalini can be somewhat nourished by an electrical manifestation, and the solar plexus can be strengthened by blue light. But the heart stands as the temple of humanity. One cannot conceive of the unification of humanity by means of the brain or the Kundalini. But the radiance of the heart can bring together the most seemingly diverse organisms and even work over great distances in doing so. This experiment of bringing together hearts over long distances is waiting for workers to carry out. The wish to launch lengthy experiments is perfectly correct, because through them one can create another bond between the generations. Master Mora through Helena Rorick Hart. I don't know if that was even about Surah Vida now. Found that. I don't know, on somebody's blog. Hold on. Teaching through the heart. Here we go. Oh my God. Action plan for better teaching. Teaching through the heart. How much are these guys? No, that's not it. Teaching to the heart. That's not it. Teaching from the heart. That's not it. What the hell did I mean here? Now I'm on a mystery quest for my own writing. Assignment, research, the teaching of the heart, Surah Vida. Because wait, hold on. Let me see if this is, if I have the damn book. Hold on one second, because I'm being shown a book in my mind. I'm going to go check my bookcase, because I'm being shown a book in my mind. And if it's it, I'm going to crack up. This is why you should listen to your intuition. Hold on one second. Okay, it wasn't anything, but this is the book that I was saying, and maybe I'm supposed to show it to you. Okay. Okay. My cat's going crazy, so forgive me for whatever, but hold on. So all right, instead of looking for it that way, hold on, let me look for it this way. Well, Surya Vidya is solar science. It's a yoga series. Surya Vidya, thus, was the teaching of the heart, sometimes called. All right, let me see that. It's right here. Thus was the teaching of the heart, sometimes called. And this definition was indicated the fireness. So it is So it's like a yoga series master thingy, knowledge of the heart. It's a type of teaching. So the teaching of the heart through Surya Vidya, which is the solar, what did it say? Solar science. I'm sorry. Solar science. Oh, the face that you can, right? So these things inspired by self-talk, honestly, right? So yeah, this wants to keep on coming up too. This came up again. People get hurt too by like when they think of like, even when someone's like let's say they cheat on you or something like that, or they're not faithful. Like people take that personally. Granted, you take it personally. Like I would take it personally. I'm like, hello, like, what's going on here? Right. So I mean, it's understandable. But in the reality of it, like when we take away all the emotion and the action from all that kind of stuff, like we really have to look at things for that which they are. And it's really not personal. It's just where the person is and how they are, right? So we can either view it and get mad and be hurt by the experience and all this kind of, granted it's hurting and nobody's saying it as that experience doesn't hurt and stuff like that. But the holding on to the idea, the holding on to the idea that this person, right, did this to you. Even when it's personal, even when someone does something intentionally towards you, like maliciously or like spitefully or vengefully and all this kind of stuff, it's still who they are. It has nothing to do with you, even if it was targeted towards you, right? So let's see who's here. Let's see the beautiful souls that are tapping in, tuning in with I here on our evolutionary rise. Oh, you could be life path number 8, life path number 5, life path number 4, angel number 854, right? Okay, let's move these. Do these. You could be life path number 7. You could be born in 1971, 1975, 1960. You could be life path number 6. You could have been born November 8th, November 3rd. Could be significant too. You could have a moon in Gemini, moon in Sagittarius, moon in Capricorn, moon in Virgo, moon rising too. These could be moon rising Cancer, moon in Cancer, rising in Cancer, Aries too, Aquarius, moon in Aquarius, Pisces. You could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Sag, Leo. You have a moon in Leo, rising in Leo, moon in Capricorn, moon in rising in Capricorn, Libra. You could have Uranus in your chart, heavy Uranus for so Aquarius, right? Pisces too. You have Pisces, Aquarius in your chart. Could have been born in 1957. You could be 57 years old, 1963, 63 years old, 66 years old, 65 years old. You could have been born in 1965, 1989, 1998, 1980, 1981, 1982, 1986, 1981. I said that already. 1961, 1971, 1970. 1985, 1989, 1983. You could be 31 years old, 32 years old, 38 years old, 31, I said already, 36, 39, 35, 39, 31. You don't have to be, it could be life path number 4, and I just moved that to 14, right? Angel number 220. 228, 816, 481, 281, 218, 218 twice. Have Aries in your chart. Cancer. Could be dealing with a Cancer. That's how I heard it. Scorpio. See Scorpio. 66, right? Sagittarius. Life path number 1, life path number 5. 663, 855, 558, 666, 999. 6666, 309, 300. Could be Taurus. And see you there. Sorry. You there. You have a moon in Taurus. Let's see, anything else? Oh, I didn't even see that over there, which is Neptune up in this bitch. Neptune, you could be an earth sign. You have a Neptune in Taurus, Neptune in Pisces and Aquarius. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at something. All right, you could be life path number 9. You could have been born in 1995. You could be life path number 2, life path number 1. You could be a Taurus, Aries, a Leo, Cappy, Sag. My cat did that, guys. She hit the wand with life path number 4, life path number 1, life path number 5, 211, Earth sign, Aries. Could be 43 years old, 41, 42. You could be 21 years old, 22 years old. You could be 24 years old. You could have been born in 1982, 1981. You could be life path number 5, life path number 8. Life path number 1, 1971, 1972, 1964, 1994. You could be 24. You could be 64. Stop it. Stop it. You could be 41. You could be 45. You could be 46. You could have been born in 1972, 1985, 1982, 1987. Shiva. Oh my goodness. Shiva Diva. Shiva. Yeah. Okay. You could have a north or south node in an earth sign. Stop. You funny. Cut it out. What you doing to me? Right? Could have been born in 1984, 1981, 1982. Life path number 2. Libra, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo. Earth signs. I said earth signs are up in here. You can have a Venus in Libra, a Venus in Sagittarius, right? You can have a Venus in Capricorn. You can have a Venus in Scorpio. I said again, right? Okay. Right? Yeah, Venus in Virgo, or you could be a Virgo, Taurus, Venus in Taurus. Alrighty. Okie dokies. Okie dokie. I hope you enjoy these things that I do. Oh, you could be a Gemini, Cancer, life path 6, life path 4, life path 5. Be Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini. You could be 32 years old, 37, 35, 36. Okie dokie. Right. All right. What energies, what situations want to come up and be spoken about here at this moment in time for whoever's tapped in, turned on, tuned in. The more that you engage with my channel, the more that you even give it a like, the more that our energies together can be tapped in, turned on, tuned in, especially if you want to be read for and stuff. Your engagement is how it all works, right? So liking this video and stuff like that, subscribing to my channel, showing support is how my guides will show you support soon. Excitement, passion, action, right? It could be a Leo, right? Energetic, right? So this is something's dynamite is going off, right? This is like a catalyst for change and certain kind of things. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be something, but it's going to be unexpected. It is unexpected. You could be the unexpected force that's coming through, right? But it's challenging too, because that's a 5, right? You could be life path number 5 too, right? So things be challenging, right? But you're an emotional force that's opening up, right? You could be life path number 1, 2. You could have Cancer in your chart. Right? Cancer, Leo in your chart. You could be like a Cancer sun, Leo moon rising or something like that, or vice versa. It doesn't matter. Leo with Cancer 2 in your chart. You could be 51 years old, right? So you're diving deep, developing your character, right? So it's like you're the pearl being shown, right? So right. So you might feel targeted about certain kind of things too, especially if you have Virgo in your chart, right? If you have Virgo in your chart, anywhere, sun, moon, rising, Venus, you might feel trapped by something, right? And there's a need to break free, right? But you could be detained by external forces, right? Applying force. You can feel stuck in your situation, right? You can feel like you don't have control, right? You could feel targeted too. Like this could be online, this could be in a community, this could be within your family. You just feel like there's something that you're tied to, right? And so the advice here, like 415, it could be life path number 4 too. You could be 41 years old, you could be 45 years old, right? So you are the emotional force, right? That needs to open up, right? Because there's a lot of stuff for you to be excited about, right? So if we're looking at this from a number scale too, right? Your center core, you need to center in on yourself, right? Because if we're looking at 1 as a dynamic here in the middle, right? We're looking at 4, you want to build stabilized foundations for that which you are creating, right? But it's a challenge here on earth with the 5, right? So you're mixing energies that are rough with one another, right? Because they're not like playing nice, right? But you're creating the atmosphere, right? And it starts from within, or you want to, or you need to, and stuff like that. So you need to create the atmosphere within, right? Because you're not defenseless, right? You're not defenseless, right? So lone wolf, possibly, or lone wolf is what you need to be, especially you could be life path number 7, you can have Libra in your chart, you can have a Venus and Libra too, I hear, right? So standing up for yourself, right? Standing up for yourself, learning to stand up for yourself. You could be 47 years old, you could be born in 1975, 1971, 1974. You might be a lone wolf, right? And a non-conformist to a lot of stuff, but there's a need for like a maverick. So you're moving on from certain kind of things that do not serve you, and that could be building excitement. You could be starting something fresh and new too. Remember, this is a mixed crowd, and I'm going to keep going through. I'm not going to stay stuck on just one particular energy. I'm going to flow and go fit it as and things like that. You could be born in 1971, so there could be something that you're moving on from. You have Libra in your chart. You can have Leo. You could be dealing with someone that has these things in their chart, right? Be 57 years old, been born in 1974. Right, betrayal, warning, twisted. So you saw how that came out upside down, right? So I feel like you're coming out of stuff like that, right? So this is 2. So you could be life path number 3, you could be 37 years old, right? You could be dealing with an Aquarius, right? Aquarius Libra energy, right? So this is okay, now I'm receiving a whole shitload of stuff. So be careful too, right? Be careful too with any kind of toxic situation or relationship that could feel exciting and stuff like that, be passionate and stuff like that, but don't look to let it blow up in your face or to destroy you just because it feels so good. 1973, you could be born in 1973, right? So you could be exploding in a toxic situation, right? Or a relationship, right? So that can keep you, that will have you entrapped, right? So for, right, because okay. Right, because this is a mixed crowd, and so like there's a lot of stuff that I'm saying, because I don't, it doesn't apply to like everyone, like, you know, there's certain little points that come up, like, right, it's dominant your energy be, especially if you're here, right? But there could be a situation, it's like a black widow, that can really destroy your foundation and entrap you in certain kind of ways, right? Don't be bamboozled by any kind of insidious poison, right? Be aware. And then for some of you too, this could be some energies you're coming away from, right? Betrayals, right? People trying to poison your vibration and stuff. Like, so hard at home, so a happy home. So this is what is being created. It could be life path number 6. You have Cancer in your chart and things like that too, right? I'm gonna flip this upside right side and stuff like that because I just want to keep continuing, right? So you're building this comfort is being established, right? You're looking at the longevity of certain kind of things, and you want a happy home, security, and that's great, right? You could be 46 years old, right? You could have been born in 1964, right? 1961, right? 1967, 1963, 1965, right? So person of earth. So you could be an earth sign, or you could be dealing with someone that has an earth sign, the provider, a caregiver. Whoever's the earth sign or has the earth in their chart, you're the provider, you're the caregiver, grounded, secure, right? You could be stubborn, but you're nurturing, you're stable, you're prosperous, right? And so be mindful of those dependent upon your energies, right? You could have Taurus in your chart, you could have Capricorn in your chart, and Virgo, right? So Virgo, Taurus, and the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, duh. You could be born in 1967, right? So yeah, so let's clean this out. Let's wipe those energies out. Let's start a new storyline up in here. Up in here, up in here. Who is up in here? Who is up in here? I like that. I like you. And that's just how it be. What about spring? You're networking something here in the spring within 1 to 3 months. Within a few days, you're gonna receive some news. You could be born 1971 too. You could be 37 years old. Abundance bearing fruit. So this, and it's like so you can have Aries, Taurus, Gemini in your chart. You could be a Cancer. You can have Cancer in your chart. You can have Virgo in your chart. You could have been born 1978, 1987, 1983. You could be 37, 38 years old, 31. You don't have to be. But yeah, so the situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of days. So there's something that you're waiting for too. There's something that's coming into. You could be life path number 7, life path number 8, life path number 3, life path number 1, right? You could be life path number 4. You could be life path 8, 15, which is 6. You can be life path number 6. Don't mind me how I get my calculations. I still use my fingers to count. Right? So there's a network support, associates are being gathered, right? So you are being a part of something, right? You are training somewhere too. You are doing something more. You are becoming a part of a social work network. Some kind of networking is going on here, some kind of arrangement, right? Exchanging data, influence, right? In connection, a large amount of quantity, something that you want to is being birthed, right? This new moon, right? So we just having this full moon energy, but the new moon in Aries, right? Wait, is it Aries? Oh my man. In one of my recent videos with the full moon in Libra, I think we were talking about shit. What were we talking about? We were talking about setting it off, right? New Year's resolution, right? So this new moon, right? Coming from this full moon energy, this new moon taking off that which you have set off. You're setting it off, right? And there's abundance here, bearing fruit, harvest, fertility, merriment, prosperity, surplus, fullness, juicy, overindulging, right? Goodness, plentiful, wealth. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. I love that. I love that. For those tapped in, turned on, tuned in. All right, let's clear that up, right? Let's see who else and what else is going on up in here. Up in here, this is how I'm going to divide it, right? Since there's will be so many different kind of groups and energies and stuff like that, so you find your truth in whichever one you're going to find your truth in. You feel me? Right. Thank you. Right. So what else? Who else? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Remember too, if you like anything that you see and stuff like that, I have my Amazon affiliated shop in the description box where I am sharing only things that I actually use and like. So you can rest assured that I'm not just sharing crap, okay? I'm a connoisseur of many kind of things. And I'm going to be sharing with you the things that I love. So definitely go check out my shop. If you think that you're going to go check out my shop and be one of those 50-50 shady woohoos, right? Don't get cuckoo. Don't think that you can go to my motherfucking shop, right? Look around, see things that you like, and then click off my shop and go get it over there somewhere else without giving credit where credit is motherfucking due, right? That's why I'm sharing my affiliated shop with you. You're a new level, different type of double type of energy that I transmute. I transmute you. I transmute you. Right, uncertain, right? Because you uncertain about a lot of stuff, right? Powerless, feeling helpless, paralyzed, right? It's a trap. The energy that you be a trap, right? So you could be born in 1987, right? Yeah, you could be born in 1987. You have Aquarius in your chart. Your life path number 8, life path number 7, right? Baggage. You have a lot of excess baggage, right? Unresolved issues, right? Pack rat, fearing separation, heavy burdens, responsibilities, right? But all right, so look at, you could be life path number 7, right? Right, you could be life path number 7, you have Pisces in your chart. You have Pisces like Saturn in Pisces. Well, Saturn is in Pisces. That's why I'm probably hearing that too, right? So here, right, look at Pisces again, sacrifice, down for the cause, right? Releasing, needing to let go, right? This labyrinth, right, of fuck shit that you be walking through, right? So for this, right, unchanged, right? If nothing changes, nothing changes. If you're not changing behavior, like the only, right, like it's just like that repairman, look, repair, like, come on, you see how I keep doing, like, just stop, all right? So could have been born in 1962, you could be 26 years old, you could have been born in 1972, you could have been born in 1986, you could have been born in 1982, I said 1987, you could be 1966, 66 years old, 62 years old, 69 years old, 79, 1979, 1997, you could have been born, 1992 could be significant to you, 1996, right? 1998, either way. So the baggage that you carry, lay it down, right? So this whole thing where, no, I said Saturn and Pisces, but it's Saturn still in Aquarius because I debunked the Saturn and Pisces. You should go check out my Saturn debunked in Saturn and Pisces, because Saturn and Aquarius, because think about it, when Saturn's going to reach in Pisces, it's the healing stage, right? It's the washing of all that which has been. So if there's still so much needed repair, what makes anybody think that it left Aquarius, right? Because the repair is still happening, right? So walking the labyrinth of your tree, it could be life path number 2, be life path number 7, like I said, life path number 9, right? It could be life path number 3. Okay, so you have to let go, right? For the greater good, right? It's complicated going inward, your spiritual quest, right? Just be yourself. The situation is going to sort itself if you just be yourself, right? Just be yourself, right? Your luck and prosperity will change if you just be yourself. Not that false prosperity and abundance and like, oh, I'm going to fake it till I make it and make it all look good and be on some false narrative shit and easy, ready to blow, pop off type of stuff. Like if you're able to have road rage, you have issues, right? I just think of it like that. Like, so that's for somebody there too, right? Maybe you're having road rage. Maybe you're having fucking road rage. Literally, that was Lady Strange. So she must have heard me talking about her. That's how it be. That's how tapped in, turned on we be with one another, like all of us, right? When we're tapping into our intuition and stuff like that, like we call, like what you call comes. Right? So it's like, okay, right? Yeah, that's fine. I think you could have been born in 1992. I said that right. But yeah, so for this one here, like, you know, unchanged behavior is going to bring you the same about result. You can't half step your evolution and expect the grandest of results. If you're half stepping your evolution, you can't expect like the grandest of results. Oh no, I was talking about road rage, right? That's funny because does she get mad on the road? I gotta think. But I don't even like if you get road rage, right? Because that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like you can act like you're all peaceful kumbaya, but then you get on the road and you're road raging, right? This is just a metaphor too. It doesn't have to necessarily be that you're like if you're easily volatile and you're spreading peace, you're a liar because there's no peace within you. Right. And I'm not jumping like this is a 50-50 crowd. And this is why if y'all want to be here and stuff like that, then take it. Like, you know, like what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be like silly or mean or insensitive. Like I suffer from hard-headed syndrome all the time. All the time in my own ways. Hard-headed be a wave. It'd be for real. But if nothing changes, nothing changes. That's like the big quote I'm getting for like this kind of stuff. Like if nothing changes, nothing changes. So it's like, you know, somebody selling peace on a stick and they full of rage. That's how I'm feeling. Like I feel like there's a lot of anger, like or like, and I don't want to say fake or phony because that triggers and people like, but hey, if it triggers, if the shoe fits, the shoe fits, like that type of thing. Like if I'm being false in my narrative, right, and somebody calls me out on it, I have two ways to respond: honestly or defiantly. Like, what you talking about, and be all defensive. Be like, oh, you know what? And I be getting caught. Like there's I have beautiful souls that are in my life right now that can call me out on my bullshit. And when they do, it's gentle. It's gentle. I might be the rough one. Right? I'll blame that on the Sagittarius in me. They be beastie. Savage. With scorpionic tendencies because I'm Scorpio Sag. And so whatever. I don't know what else to tell you about that. Right, and that's just it. But you know, Pisces moon, Aquarius moon, like, you know what I'm saying, right? But anyways, it be like that. So I got sensitivity. That's why I'm always crying. Right, but anyways, so here it's just like, yo, like just be yourself. Look how the girl keeps looking out that way, right? It's like you don't even see the beautifulness that you are. You're so busy looking at a landscape out before you. Yes, it's great. Appreciate the beauty all around you. But what about the natural beauty that's within yourself, the purification that needs to occur here? It's like, dude, stop looking at the beautiful landscape around you. You are the beautiful landscape. Seriously. And with so much fucking baggage too. It'd be the most beautiful one to be like with so much fucking baggage. So much like shit to get through. You know what I'm saying? So like seriously, like think about it. Like how can you be really all kumbaya and then having road rage ready to rip somebody's fucking head off? Like really? Are you? Are you really that angry? What are you angry about? All right, let's get to it. All right, I'm gonna move on from this. One more of these. All right, for those tapped in, turned on, tuned in, what other messages do we have? For those tapped in, turned on, tuned in, what other messages do we have, friends? For those tapped in, turned on, tuned in, what do we have, my friends? What messages do we have? For those tapped in, turned on, tuned in, for those tapped in, turned on, tuned in. No, my cats are going crazy because I'm singing. Right? I know. Wait, look at it. right? What other messages do we have for those tapped in, turned on, tuned in? What other messages do we have for those tapped in, turned on, tuned in? What other messages do we have for those tapped in, turned on, tuned in? Ooh, ooh, ooh. What other messages do we have? There we go. Water carrier, humanitarian, got some Aquarius energy up in here, competent, superior, precise, expert, sharp tongue, air signs up in here too. And then you got also that is you could be life path number 3, you could be life path number 1, be life path number 9, you could be life path number 5, you can have Aquarius in your chart, you have Scorpio, you have Aquarius again, you could have Capricorn, maybe 31, 35, 39. Right? So 1993, you could have been born in 1993, that could be significant to you. You could have been born in 1995, 1991 could be significant to you too. 35 years old, 39, I said 31. You could be 53 years old, 51, 59. Right? This one's weird. Because I feel like there's an energy here that can be helpful, that can be I want a little bit more clarity. $56. Right. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Good. All right. Here we go. You could be 1996, 1994. You can have Pisces in your chart. You can have Scorpio in your chart. Capricorn. I mean Virgo. I said Virgo, but between Virgo, Scorpio, and Capricorn, the 3 always look alike. So I always like say all 3. But Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio. We like path number 9, Capricorn again. You can have Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rise. You have Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rise. You have Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rise. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rise. We like path number 9. We're born in 1999, 1996. Be like path number 1. Have an Aquarius, be an Aquarius. Have Aquarius in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rise. All right. So, okay, I see now. All right, I understand. Because this one thing was blowing, because all of this is positive and all of this is good. But this one card was talking about open dishonor, right? Humiliation, finding fault, punishment. And what I'm getting from here is this is spiritual warfare, right? And for those of you tapped in, turned on, tuned in here, you might be dealing with that, right? So it's like you're a master alchemist, master in your field, or growing in that and stuff like that. Your fortitude, you're competent, you're superior, you're an expert in your field of something, right? Or that could be where you're growing on, and it's like mofos can test you on what it is that, like, so it's like having all the education but not the degree, right? And so feeling incompetent or lacking in superiority or expertness, right? Because you don't feel qualified enough or something like that. But this here, the energy that I'm tapping into, turning on, tuning in, you're qualified, whether you're certified or not. You're qualified for the job, right? 39, you could be 39, you could be 31, you could have been born 1991, 1993, 1995, 56, 65, you could be born 1965, 46, 41, 49, life path 1, 4, 9, 6, 5, whatever, 3, it doesn't matter, right? So you're working on your discipline, you smart, focused, right? Structured. So you could be teaching, right? You could be a teacher for something, or this is the path that you're on, the teacher, the shaman, the healer, the light worker, the shadow worker. the mystic, right? The gypsy mystic, or whatever, however you want to look at it, right? And there could be energies in the spiritual warfare because of, like, people competitive with you, people wanting to openly dishonor you, openly humiliate you, finding fault in all that you do, wanting you to be punished, right? Being abusive, misusing, wanting you to be shut down, right? Ridiculing, ridicule. We're always gonna find a word I can't say in the videos. Like, what is that word? Ridiculing. Ridiculing you. Ridiculing. Ridiculing you, right? Right? If you're in the public and all this kind of stuff, and you and let's say you're on a social media platform and stuff like that, you can control your narrative, like your stuff, right? Like how I said, like I started shutting down comments. I don't need to hear it. I don't need your validation or invalidation. Comments off. Right? So like shit like that, like, you know, so like, especially on a social media platform. But I'm just saying, like, so you have people in your life, whether it be family, people, like false friends, false supporters, and all this kind of stuff, like you can have, but your work speaks for itself. Like, think about it. People could talk as much, like it'll be the people not doing much with their lives, talking mad shit about what you do, or trying to copy and paste everything that you motherfucking do. But you got, let's say, clients, you got happy customers, happy clients, happy repertoire between the society of community that you have built. You're known in your industry. You're sought after in your industry. Like, you're like, if you're a teacher, you're the most popular fucking teacher. If you're a coach, you're a very popular coach. Like, if you, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you're a healer, a mystic, like if you do body work, everybody knows about your skills and everybody wants to work with you. Shit like that. Like, it's like, so it doesn't matter. Like, if you're on social media and you're speaking your stuff, and maybe you're not conforming to the popularity around you and all this kind of stuff or whatever, they might be teaming up together, or like singling you out because you're the different one. You're the one that looks a little bit different from how they're going about it, and you're not conforming to the standards of beauty, aesthetic, or way of doing certain kind of stuff, right? But here you are, they're taking notes, right? They're looking, their crystal ball is your channel. You get what I'm saying? Like, they talk about, spirit told me, I hear. It's just, it's empty. It's you know, I laugh because I'm transmuting this bitch, because I can get mad. And I can be like, yo, the audacity that, you know, like, people, but either way, that's ego. That's who am I to even get mad about that? Like, let the person be how they want to be. Right. But they be infiltrating onto your energy fields. And it's just like, okay, well, that's why. Right. And you got to protect your energy field, but you could protect your energy field without feeding the monsters in theirs, without feeding the demons in theirs. They could think that they're feeding from you because they're looking in their crystal ball, they're looking at your channel, they're looking at your material, they're looking at how you do stuff, they'll come into you to the school, they're coming, they're looking at everything that you do, like, you know, they're looking at how you do what you do, they're critiquing how you do what you do. They don't want you to do how you do what you do, but they want to do everything that you fucking do. And it's not even so much that they want to do everything that you do. They want the energy of the confidence that you have, or the essence of that, how you come, or your fucking knowledge. The shit that you've been working on all your motherfucking life, not just now, all your fucking life. And again, it's not to be a snob, but it's just the audacity of the lack of just wisdom in a person's path to even try to snub somebody out that is a master in their shit, that's a craft, that's an expert, that freaking is so disciplined, focused, structured, and who has been through hell and back. For someone to come in, I just want to trend, right? So anyways, so we healthily transmute a lot of stuff. So So you could be dealing with energies of people that are like that, right? Because it's that one card, that's that challenge right here. But nah, you got the balance right here. You got the structure right here. You got the Holy Trinity right here. In the midst of wars, I dare mofo to try. You want to see how clear my shot is? Bam. Great as fuck. Right? And people can try to gaslight you and be like, oh, she's so arrogant. Oh, he's a know-it-all. Oh, they think they're better than me. Oh, they think because they are where they are, and that because where I am, that they think that this and that nobody thinks that anybody's better than anybody. What people think here, what you're thinking here is, I don't like the phony, I don't like the pretend, I don't like all that kind of stuff, but we're mastering that too. So this is a time too, because you have the staying power. You're human, we're here. So to not be triggered as a human to the injustices of this world and the audacities of certain kind of persons that think that they can come up and just take what they fucking want and let me move it over and nobody notices. Bitch, we notice. We notice how you go to this channel, 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 and then you act like this on your channel, dishonorary, because it's false. And you take everything that what you do yourself and you project it on out, acting like if it's done to you. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I didn't even know I was going to go there. But whatever. Now the humans listening, you understand? Now I'm like, wait, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Right? So you could be dealing with like that kind of stuff. Right? But yo, like everything in here, like going within, right? The unconscious mind, right? Your desire to know more, your ability to self-reflect, right? Your ability to be as deep as the sea is as authentic and genuine as can be. You are the master working here beautifully, right? You are the authority. Your commanding presence, right? It's beautiful. You're a true humanitarian, generous and noble. Right? Your communication shows that, your compassion, your unselfishness. Your energy is not questioned here. Because you got receipts of all the divine awesomeness that you gift. Actual receipts. Like if people were to travel down your timeline of interactions with other souls on this planet, it should humble them. Because they're not going to get a mixed review. Even if you got that one person, hater radar, even the hater raters, like if they were to go in their deep honesty of like truth about who you are and who you've been to them, they don't got shit bad to say. Unless they're lying. And you got people who are dishonorable, who are nasty, who do vindictive stuff, who are mischievous, who do speak badly about people, who do intentionally hurt people, who do seek revenge and all this kind of stuff, judging you. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Right? Go down the timeline of people, even the ones that don't like you, and ask them about you, right? Let somebody go and ask them about you. They ain't got nothing bad to say. Nah, she's actually a really good person. Nah, actually, he's great. I was the asshole. I was the toxic one. Oh no, that person saved my fucking life. Yeah, it'd be like that. That person's a real good fucking person, in and out. And you got this over here, thinking that trends that they can blend in and they stick out like a sore thumb and then say that it's everybody fucking else after them. Whatever. I'm done with this energy. Love and miracles. I looked up the frequency that is on at this moment in time is love and miracles. We are going to do a pick a card. So I'm going to shuffle. Place 3 or 4 cards down. And you're going to intuitively choose, although all may apply, you're going to intuitively choose the one that speaks to you. And that's how we're going to do it here. I'm even going to pick one along with you. You know how I like to have fun with you too. Thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in. If you have yet to like this video, what are you waiting for? Like it. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell. Let me know how these videos resonate with you. If you cannot comment on any of the videos, you can go to my community board. There's loads of posts that you can comment on and let me know your thoughts about any and all my videos and how they speak to you. There's a master link in the description box that connects us on every single platform that is available for both you and I to connect on. What messages, what insights do we have for those tapped in, turned on, tuned in at this moment in time? What evolutions of mana can be fed to those tapped in, turned on, tuned in at this time? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now I put 2 tektites down and now I'm like, okay, I told everybody to pick one. Okay, I'm going with this one. Okay. Oh, I just got a little nauseous. Okay. Suck on a lemon. Okay, have you made your selection? Although all may apply, right? That's nobody's saying that. But for this pick a card moment in time, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So if you no, we're gonna save the tektites for last. So this one was amethyst, right? So if you chose this one, friendship. Isn't that a cute tattoo? That is very cute. I like that. It could be life path number 1, life path number 7, life path number 8. A new ally, positive support, community, and camaraderie. Meditate when you want more harmony and peace in your community. Also use to draw new alliances and friends, right? The symbol of the arrows. The Native American symbol of 2 arrows cross signals peace, friendship, and the end of war. I love that. We were just talking about, you know, the transition if you were here from the other card reading and stuff like that, right? You know, because everything intertwines and alchemizes here. But like, you know, the end of war. Yay! Because you can't fight war with war. You know what I mean? So friendship, making a truce, having a pact, like being honest and real. Like, right? So this too, right? Like, so right, it's a matter of open communication and honest open communication with love, right? Especially if it's people, even if it's dealing with another person, right? So so a lot of people can get offended, like, you know, like there's just certain type of friendships too that, you know, it's not that you end, right? You can, like, so it's sometimes it's complicated, right? Sometimes you can have a person in your life that you've considered to be such a friend or family and all this kind of stuff, but they're not coming through to you energetically the way that you need them to. And it's not that you're expecting anything from them. It's just, I need a good energy. I need good energy to come from you, to exude from you, supportive energy, love energy. And if you're not getting that and you're giving me something else, like, you could be neutral, right? That's the thing, right? People think, oh, I don't have to do this for you. I don't have to. Nobody's asking you to, but you're not being neutral with me either. You're still sending me something. So now you don't want to give love and support, but now you're sending evil eye or energy, whether it be silent or whatever. And that's just not cool, right? Like the other videos that I have said, that there's sometimes people that will do anything to wipe the smile off your face. I have a story to share. And there's no other explanation except that person, all they wanted to do is wipe the smile off my face. You understand? And so malicious be a wave. And so, you know, and cutting and ending ties with friendships that are not balanced in energy, right? You don't have to reciprocate, and you don't have to be all out there, all supportive of your, like, you could not be about social media life. Like, not everything is fucking social media. Oh, my friend doesn't support me on social media, so that means they're not my friend. No, that does not mean that. My friend that's on social media doesn't like any of my posts, but they're still they don't like any of my posts, but they like everybody else's, right? But then that's like, let me question that a little bit. That reveals, social media may reveal true colors to you in certain kind of ways and aspects that people get to shade and all this kind of stuff. But just because someone doesn't show you support on some people are not on social media. My closest of friends are not on social media. They don't have it. You get what I'm saying? So there's people like that. So, but now bringing in a new ally of positive support, because it's the end of war. I like this for you, right? So beautiful. So if you chose this one over here, release certain friendships, release certain ties, right? Have that conversation, that healthy conversation with whomever you need to have that healthy conversation with, right? In regards to, you could be 42 years old, right? You could be life path number 6, right? You could be 24 years old. You know, born 1971, right? Releasing, right? Without delay, cut the cords to any unhealthy or toxic people, places, energy, habits, and beliefs. I just recently cut somebody off again, right? Like, and this person was part of like the newbie persons of friends. But the little we let slide, right? The little that we let slide is the lot that becomes hard to let go later. Like the little that we let slide, like just because it was not such a big thing, but it was, because it's energetic warfare, it's spiritual warfare, and it's questionable. Like, I don't need anybody questionable around me. You know what I'm saying? It's not personal, it's spiritual, right? And so, and I felt bad releasing this person, because technically on a scale and all this kind of stuff, like, it's not like, oh my gosh, they're not the worst. And typically the old me would have tolerated that, because I accept people for how they are. Like, I don't need, but this person targeted me, in an energetic, spiritual way, that I don't need proof of that. I don't need proof. You're going to deny. I already know that you're in the energy and alchemy of denial. And so you're never going to live up to that. But we've already spoken about that. And I said what I said. And I mean what I say. And even when I say what I say, they can't deny that which I say. All they can do is argue like, I'm not, like, because you get defensive and all this kind of stuff. So it's just releasing, like, as you continue to spiritually advance and evolutionize your revolution, it's going to get easier and easier. Like, you're not going to wait so long to somebody really fucking like, damn, I should have cut you off from Jump Street back then because look at what you did to me now. Type of thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, releasing and ending those type of friendships that don't serve you in the long run, because all you're doing is feeding the beast. And then later on, when the beast wants to rear its fucking ugly head, it fucking will. Because this was just so like, and it wasn't minor, but it's minor. I don't even want to sugarcoat or put light to it. It could have ruined a lot. Like, if I wasn't where I am energetically, spiritually, that shit could have fucked me up. You get what I'm saying? We'll talk about that another time. But this is just being more mindful about this kind of stuff that we're doing, right? This is a time to stand in your truth without cutting anyone down in the process. I didn't cut anybody down in this process of release. I release you in peace. I release you with love. But you have no energetic power nor attachment, and nor will you be allowed any kind of freeway design to come into my kind of alchemize and align and think that you could dick me up the ass next time. Nah, we draw the line, right? So this is a time to stand in your truth without cutting anyone down in the process. Meditate on this when you want to be the spiritual warrior with love, honor, and compassion. Meditate on that. Oh my God, you know, I saw this tattoo, right? Oh my God, no, it might be too graphic for somebody, but like, because you think about the cut, but just think about the cut, like, you don't want to get cut. You get what I'm saying? Anyways. Right. The Kirpin is a ceremonial dagger. I'll share those too. As I continue to share my crystals and little things I'm going to be sharing in all my videos, crystals or gadgets or divination tools that I either personally make or find in my travels and things like that. You know, it's cool. So, but you know, little by little, piece by piece. So if you do like me sharing the stuff that I have and that I use and all this kind of stuff, continue to keep coming back. Right. So the Kirpin is a ceremonial dagger carried by baptized Sikhs. It cuts through negative energy and holds the saint. I also make daggers. It cuts through. I used to have them on witchyutopian.com, but I took them down. Not that I don't have it, not that I can't make it, not that I don't, but I changed up my shop, and I tell you that a lot of the stuff that I'm making is going to be used for my Muse in a Box experience. So if you are interested in stuff that I make, then the best things to purchase would be the Muse in a Box subscription, and every month receive things that I make and also handpick just for you, and create a box of Muse like evolutions just for you. But anyways, that was my other little sign advert. So it cuts through negative energy and upholds the saint soldier creed that devotees of the Sikh. It's SIKH. I don't know how to say that, but Sikh or Sikh religion embrace. The Sikh religion embrace. Releasing. Okay, and we chose this. Home. Right. Building the home that you are creating, working on your home, redecorating, moving homes, buying another home, buying another property, right? You might travel and you might live in multiple different places, or you might rent in different establishments or something like that. If it's not renting, if it's buying or flipping properties and things like that, you might have another home in another town, like, you know, like a summer home, like somewhere else, like, you know, things like that too. Right. And making the right kind of friends, releasing that and opening the energies up to having the home that the home life that you truly desire, want, and deserve. You know what I'm saying? Like, too. So you are being guided to come back home to who you truly are. That too, right? Drawing this card can signal a change in your physical home or sense of where you belong. Pulling this card also symbolizes that wherever or whatever your current situation, you can trust that this moment is in alignment with your higher self. You have not lost your way. You are, in fact, right on time and on track. Meditate on the symbols to access your higher power when having to make important decisions. You can always orient yourself north to the morning star and be assured that you will make the decision that is in alignment with your highest good. Right? The morning star is the brightest star on the dawn's horizon. That's you. And this too, I feel like, you know, because I could have been harsh on the last read and stuff, because I said this is a 50-50 crowd. And I know that other 50-50 that I could be annoyed with, because a lot of it comes under attack towards me. And that's where my hostility comes from, because sometimes when I say it's a 50-50 crowd, here, the 50-50 I'm talking about is people that have issues or quarrels or energies towards me that are not the greatest, and I fucking feel it and I know it and all this kind of stuff. And that's what I talk about, those kind of 50-50. So they come up in here, you know, when they don't have to be, right? They don't have to be here. But then there's also those other 50-50 energies that the copy paste, and they take the knowledge that I spread up in here and they use it on their own fucking platforms and all that kind of stuff. I'm not, anyways, but whatever. But this too, like this home, like coming into your truth, your authentic you, right? This be for you too, right? If you chose this card especially too, or just coming into your own sense of truth, your own sense of powerful well-being, right? So it is considered an important spirit and honor. The morning star is the brightest star on the dawn's horizon. It is considered an important spirit and honored as a kachina by most Pueblo Indians. Hold on. I'm telling you too, like, just so it's just funny because I much time passed. Either way, like we speak into existence that which we are speaking into existence, and it comes to manifestation. So this is a big video, and especially in the beginning where my cousin Lady Strange, and so that so Lady Strange is whatever. So I had to hurry now. But either way, so what was I saying about this one before we got disconnected? I mean, before he was literally disconnected, because wait a minute, where's the little, oh, here it goes. Before we got disconnected from the message. Right, so right, about the people, like, you know, and stuff like that. So 50-50 channel and all this kind of stuff or whatever. But like, you have this opportunity to really not half step your evolution, right? And just be your true brightest star self, right? Whatever that looks like. And even if you don't know what it looks like, allow the unfolding to really truly take place without having to embody or take on other things that are from others, like, you know what I mean, like to just be yourself and shit like that. So either way, the plains are right. So it is considered an important spirit and honored as a kachina by most Pueblo Indians. The Plains and Great Basin indigenous people honored it as a sign of courage and purity of spirit. The ghost dance religion revered it as a symbol of the coming renewal of traditions. And then we have this one, right? Protection. What? Lady Strange actually has this tattoo. So it's something like it. Okay, protection. That's it. You are protected. You are safe in all matters of the body, mind, and spirit. Your highest guidance has you covered on all fronts. Do not delay in moving forward. If inquiring about a relationship situation or how to proceed, please take this as a sign that you are taken care of and harm to none will be had. Meditate on the symbol when you feel like you need to strengthen your energy. This is a Norse Viking rune often used when petitioning the gods for protection in battle. I love that because you are divinely lit, guided, and protected. No weapons formed against you shall ever motherfucking prosper, right? That's right, especially when they're intended to like aim at you, right? So your home is protected, your friendships are protected, you're releasing all that does not serve you at this time, right? And so that's it, right? Your home is protected, you are protected, your travels are protected, your friendships are protected, your divine relationships are protected, your children are protected, you are protected, you're releasing all, and anybody that thinks and dares that which they can come up in here and be like, blah, 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 blah. You get my machetes, right? Real quick, cut off, real quick, right? Real cut off, real quick, okay? Cutting that shit off real quick, okay? Now, what is your fairy message? And then we're gonna go. Literally, because I gotta go. All right, what is your message? Your fairy blessings of messages at this beautiful divine right time. What energies of messages? What is your key? What is the key of evolution, of magic being gifted to you at this time? Right? Which one do you choose? I'm going with this one again. Here we go. Wish wisely. Use your wishes to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. Beautiful. You chose this one. Hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. Moldavite. You might want to work with Moldavite. Right? Emerald, 2 crystals. Right? Green aventurine. Motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Choose this one. Celebration. Celebrate God time. Come on. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. All right, thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in. If you watched up until this point thus far, give this video a like, subscribe, hit that notification button. All right, and thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of yous. Till next time, have a motherfucking great time doing you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that'd be truth.